Oh, how you going, guys? Welcome back. This is day 25, I think, of the gym vlogs. Pretty cool how this is still going. Obviously, that's on me. And I'm pretty happy with that because, you know, I didn't know how this would go. You know, I never expected this to be anything special or whatever, but, you know, there's been some really good feedback that's come my way just from random people in the gym, online, everything like that. It's really cool just to be able to feel like I'm helping a lot of people too. Apparently I'm dropping some hints and tips that seem to be helping people, so that's nice. Today is leg day, guys. So this morning I woke up, headed into the gym, did some photos for the gym's strongman event that they hold on Sundays, which was really, really good. So I did a bit of that for an hour, which is nice and fun. It actually was really fun. The strongman event had a really great turnout, and everyone really enjoyed. I think they did farmers carries or Barry carries, as they're also known. So that was pretty cool. And then I went to a barbecue with some other members, and now I'm back here to make gains, to turn those calories into some muscles. So today I'm gonna have a crack at, I'll probably do a similar thing to last time. Weirdly enough, my legs responded really well to that. So I'll do a bit of isolates first. I'll warm up my glutes and activate those glutes first. Then I'll do a little bit of activators for my hamstrings. I'm not gonna do the rollout. Again, I don't wanna do that every single session. I wanna do that maybe once a fortnight, barbell rollout for my quads. But I'll do I'll start with hamstrings, so isolated hamstrings, probably hamstring curls, but I'll probably start first on laying hamstring curls because I feel like they're better for hamstring activation. And then once they feel nicely activated, I'll move across and do the seated hamstring curls. And then after that, I'll do the seated leg curls, leg extensions to fire off those quads. When everything's nice and firing off, I'll then move across and do some compounds. I'm either gonna do one or both of the pendulum squat, because that actually felt fantastic last session. It sucked a bag of dicks when I did it, don't get me wrong, but it responded well, as in my legs felt great from it. And then if I don't do that, or I might do that and stiff-legged RDLs or stiff-legged deadlifts, because honestly, I really want to get my upper hamstring tie-in, upper hamstring where it ties into the glute, firing off a bit more, active a bit more, and also growing quite a bit more too. So there you have it, guys. That's the plan for today. That's on the menu. Let's eat. So I've already done one warm-up set on this bad boy. So I'll join you down here for a sec so you can see me. Oh. So with this one, I'm doing the laying hamstring curl as an activator prior to doing the seated hamstring curl here right next to me. The reason why I'm gonna do that is because I find that the laying hamstring curl, because it emphasizes more of a squeeze due to the hamstring being a bi-articulate muscle, which means it crosses over two joints, your knees and your hips. If you, I guess you can say, extend your hips, so stand up straight, so there are your hips, and then you stand up straight, and then do your hamstring curl movement. That, because you are bringing the hamstring as tight as you can this way, and then tight as you can that way, you're actually generating the strongest squeeze. When you're seated, so your hips are like this, then you're curling, you're actually stretching out the hamstring and then squeezing. So that means when you stretch out, you're gonna get the most stretch in terms of the two different exercises. So I like to start on the laying hamstring curl to get the extra squeeze and the stimulation and the mind muscle connection at a lighter weight, higher repetition to really get that mind muscle connection happening, and then move across to the seated hamstring curl, because I find that's, in my opinion, the best way to then get activation and then getting the stretch mediated contraction from the seated hamstring curl. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing now. I'll do one set. I'll also put in a few little pointers as to what I think you should be trying to achieve in the laying hamstring curl to get the best activation. So this is it here. When you lay into this one, guys, it's pretty stock standard. There's no special way to lay in it. I've got it on a lightweight, and I'm doing single-legged at a time so I can really focus on one hamstring muscle at a time. For me, I find it very easy to generate lower hamstring activation by just telling my knee to bend, but I want to really feel the upper tie-in and the lower tie-in firing off very evenly so the full belly gets the work. How I do that one is that I squeeze my glutes, like hump into the bench, and then really try to tighten up that area, if that makes sense. So that's loose, That's tight, but that's still extended at the knee. And that you should already feel the hamstring tighten up when you do that. Then you want to bring your hamstring up, maintaining that tightness. My glutes are 100% on, and then I maintain that tightness even through the releasing or the eccentric phase of that rep. And then we continue. Once you've done that, move to the other side. Feel that tension? This one's easier for me because it's my left that really has the trouble. And then away we go again. Nice. Again, remember to control that one. You can also do both. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that, both hamstrings at the same time. See how you go with that one, guys. But that's a great way to start off activating your hamstrings, which I believe that tying in your hamstrings and activating your glutes appropriately. I did some band activators for my glutes just before all of this. Then you're gonna have a very secure session. You'll find that your posterior chain really matters when it comes to these kinds of things. So when you get your glutes and hamstrings activated, I find the quads following third seem to be the best thing then to attack because they feel locked in and supported by the reciprocal muscles, the glutes and the hamstrings. Okay, so I'm gonna now move to the seated hamstring curl. I only did a couple sets on that laying to get them activated. They feel active. Let's start working. Okay, let's get on in. Holy shit. That feels really tight. Let me move that back a smidge. Just a bit more. Oh, too much. God damn it. That's fine. Okay, so gonna seat on in. So after pre-activating, like I said, we then move on to the seated to get that stretch mediated contraction, guys, because as research shows, the stretch mediated contraction like drastically improves hypertrophy, overall hypertrophy. So that's nicely set. I'm gonna up it. We're gonna move straight into working sets, guys. Bust out 3 sets of this, 3 sets of leg extensions at a good weight, and then move into some compounds. Okay, start with this. Yes, let's get stuck in. So I like to also, if you can, sit up, chest up, arse out. Really, remember, it's chest up, arse out. I said this last video, 90 to 95% of the exercises that you do will heavily improve or be well maintained if you execute the chest up, arse out cue. I find that holding onto an implement or the handles in front of you like this, chest up, arse out, really helps. It really stretches out those hamstrings. And here we go. Make sure when you do this, before you fire off on your movement, you feel that upper hamstring grab into the glute tie-in. That's important. A good way to improve that is if you do it at the squeeze top of your rep as well. Nice. Okay, that felt fine, guys. Let's up it. 2 plates at a time. Okay. Okay. Set number 2. Let's get on in. Same execution as before. It's already set weight. Lock ourselves in. Again, if you've got a partner, get them to jam you in this machine, because the tighter this is, the less your legs will move around. You'll be able to isolate exactly the knee bending, which will push it straight into the hamstrings. Whoa, that was good. It's interesting, when you do try to keep your chest up, arse out with this one, it is hard to maintain that tightness and that squeeze in the glute hemi connection, that tie-in. If you do feel the need to kind of like open that up a little bit, so you can stick your arse out, so you can kind of like, close it down a little bit, should I say, so you can activate that tie-in, do it. Just see if you can pick your timing. So try to open up where you can. Once you achieve that activation when you're opening up, but then when you're about to close down again, if you need to reactivate that area, do a little bit of a hump, but then once you've grabbed it, try to get back into that position. I know that's a hard thing to do, but you know, that's a learning curve for you guys to be able to execute insanely perfect reps and movement of the muscles and everything there can be a lot to learn and juggle in the beginning. That's why you don't become great at this overnight. It's about repetition, it's about practice, it's about, you know, really thinking about what you're doing. Form doesn't come free. Simple as that, you gotta work for it. Okay. Third set of this one, third working set. Get this one busted out so we can move over to the leg extensions, my bad. Get the isolates done and out of the way so we can then start doing some compound gains. 170 on the stack, nearly full stack, but not quite. Soon. Oh yeah, nice jammed on in. Nice and deep lack. Okay. There we go, that's good. Activation. Oh man, woo, that's good. Oh, real good. Okay, we're done with that one, guys. Let's move on over here to the leg extensions, get these quads firing off, making sure that I keep that upper hamstring tie-in activated when I do it, as that really helped last time for my vastus heads, the big bulbs, those shapes at the ends of your knees, you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's do it. Okay, set number one of the leg extension, guys. It's all pretty set. I think the seat's far enough back. With this, I am gonna start a little lower just because of that knee tendonitis that I'm kind of still battling with. But if I try to make sure that I maintain that upper hamstring activation like I did last time, it should help. I've just got to make sure that I don't overdo it. So that's the reason why we're starting on just a smooth 80, and we'll see how we go from there. So snug. There's that bite. Yeah, nice. Okay. Nice, not too bad. Something like 20. Of 80, that felt fine. No knee pain really. A little bit of a weird crunching, vibrating feeling, but that's about it. Should be good. So let's up it to 120. We'll go up by 40 pounds at a time. I'm assuming that's pounds. And see if we can get up to either 200 or 240, which would be really good if we can. And try and maintain roughly 15 all the way up until we have to drop down to about 12 or 10. Okay. Okay, set number two. Gone a little bit heavier. Let's see how the knee copes with this. Just a nice clean 15 reps. Nothing crazy yet. There we go, that feels really nice just there. Just walk through, it's all good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, go for it. Yeah, 100%. No worries. That's all good. You'll make it better, I'm sure. Oh, that felt great. Oh. Yes, that was good. Knees feeling better, guys. Let's move it up to 160. Yeah, 160, and then we'll see how we go from there. Whew. Sweet. Set number 3. So I'll probably do 4 sets of this one. Let's do it, guys. Perfect amount of weight for 15 reps, that's for sure. Oh, I definitely didn't have another one in the tank of good form. Okay, that's awesome. I'm gonna go up by 1 and see if we can wrangle the 200 for at least 10 reps. And then we're gonna leave that one at that and then have a bit of a suss of a compound. Maybe the pendulum or even an RDL or stiff leg deadlift. Let's go. Okay, last set, goes. Last set, Bessu. Okay, let's do it, guys. Oh, it's hard to get that activation. There we go. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I will admit, that definitely summons up a bit of pain in that patella tendon region. Not too bad, I still felt a bit of stimulation. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna drop set that down to 80, the starter set. And just get a bit of a burnout. Ooh, yeah, she angry. Oh, okay, that's it for me. Oh, get out of it. So that, I don't know if you can see it from there, guys, right here, where the horn of the knee is, the kneecap, it feels friggin' sore now. So yeah, it's mainly at the lower portion of the kneecap, right where the tendon is. Sometimes it leaks up the top, it's weird, kind of just below the vastus head and all those connections, but mainly I feel it right here at the lower portion. Look, we're still kicking along, guys. I'm not really upset. It's annoying. It's just something I've got to nurse through this this cut. But hey, look, it could be worse, guys. Plenty worse. So, got to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good and all of that stuff. Okay, let's just see if we can move on to a compound of sorts. Let's just try to go for a nice clean 15 of this and see how we go from there. Okay, that was way too easy. So, we're gonna go up to 100, maybe get about 15, see how we go. Okay, second set of the working sets, even if I probably can't call the 60 kilos that I just did a working set, but let's get it done, guys. Make sure the hamstrings are still firing. Nice. Nice and easy, guys. Okay. Let's up that to 120. And then I think I should do one last set after that. Make it count. Yes. 120 on the books. Let's do it. Okay, let's get this set done, guys. 120. Let's go. Oh, that set my ass on fire. Wow. Okay, 15 reps. That was nice. Let's up to 140. Okay, so 140 on the bar now. Look, I don't know if I can get, look, if I get 12, I'll be really happy with that. That set at 120s, 15. Holy shit, did I really start feeling that in my glutes. More than I thought I would too. So, we'll see how we go with this one. Play it by ear, but I'd really like to get as close to 12 as possible. Let's do it. Okay, that felt great. Whoa, wow, activation. I'm gonna do that again, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Set number 4, I think. Second set at 140. Let's do it. Okay. Fuck it, let's go one more, guys. Finish strong. Ooh. Okay, guys. Final set for sure. So I am definitely feeling taxed. So I'm obviously not used to, I guess, going this hard on stiff legged deadlifts. And I was sitting there thinking, you know what, I'm gonna call it after this exercise, but then I said, Matt, have you really done enough? And sure, I've stimulated enough muscle activation to get growth, right? But doing 2 isolates for 3-4 working sets, and then doing 1 compound for 3-ish working sets, not quite enough. So I said to myself, just keep going, man, just keep going. Sometimes you're gonna do that. This ain't even a big session for a lot of people, it isn't. But this specific movement absolutely sucks the energy out of me. So I was just definitely getting in my head about it. But you know what? You gotta do what you don't wanna do sometimes to get big. As they say, the comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. So let's do this set. Then we can get the fuck home, eat some food, chill out. Okay, that one took it out of me. Oh, holy shit. So, yeah, that last set kicked the shit out of me, hey. Yeah, that second last set of the 140s definitely knocked me around. I thought, you know what, Matt, you said you'd do it, and plus I kind of really needed to, because I wasn't really getting, I didn't think I was getting enough out of that session. Like I said to myself, I'd love to do a second compound, but I just wasn't feeling it. And then I mentioned, I said, like, that's the thing. I said I'd do more, and I didn't, so I decided to dig deep, guys. It's simple as that. So, yeah, that was leg day. Thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow is shoulder day, so let's get some 3D delts happening. And yeah, hopefully you guys had a fantastic one. If you're in Bendigo, hopefully you survived this monsoon of rain, which has been happening all day. And if you're outside of it, hopefully you're enjoying the weather wherever the frick you are. So I'll leave you guys to it. Stay sweaty, swole, shredded, and Super Saiyan. I don't know. But most of all, stay tuned and squeeze the juice. See you guys.